Hi guys, Tony back again, or in Todge. How you all doing? Just gonna do my first tag video. See if anyone else wants to do a reply video to me. What I'm gonna do is my top 5 what I find scariest films of the 2000s. So from the year 2000 up until now, so nearly 20 years worth. And I'll go through my 5 what I've found the scariest. Like, I haven't seen everything, so people might say, "No, what you on about? This is definitely scarier," or whatever. So I'm just going to go with my top 5 what I found. If you turn the light out at night, turn all social media off, sit on your own in a dark room, put a big TV on, get the sound up loud, and just watch these if you haven't, and I think you'll be spooked. This is what I think, and I'm not easily spooked. Not spooked by anything really, but these are just what I find the scariest to me. So it's just preference, isn't it? So at number 5, still think this is underrated really. Sinister. This is scary, I think. A few jump scares, and when the kids are running around and stuff. I think when you turn the light out, like I did when I watched it, it's about 11 o'clock at night, turn the light out, shut all the doors, turn social media off, and watch this in the dark, pitch black, on a big TV. And it is jumpy. You're looking over your shoulder. Everyone knows that, surely I bet everyone's seen this film, but it's really good if you haven't, guys. I like it anyway. It's got some good scares in there. Some really good scares. So that's my number 5, Sinister. Number 4, Session 9. It takes a bit of getting used to this film. It's a bit slow, but I love it because it's like a guy's listening back to tapes of like mental people, or are they like possessed, and they're like the voices in the tapes. When you, like I say, when you've got all your lights out at night and you just want to watch a horror film, just those voices from the tapes because he puts headphones on and you can hear what he's hearing, and it's like a big old abandoned hospital or mental asylum. I can't remember now. I haven't watched it for a couple of years, and it's like it's quite low budget, so it looks like a real hospital. They've gone into a derelict hospital and shot in there. Look, you can see, and I think it was, if I'm thinking rightly, and look at all the corridors and everything in there, and it's just these voices on these tapes, like these screechy voices, and it's like, oh, it's quite eerie, I think. So Session 9, it's a real good film as well, real good ending, nice slow burn, picking up. I love that film. Session 9, it's a great film. If you haven't seen it, guys, check it out. Number 4 on the scariest list. My number 3 is a British movie. If you guys haven't seen this is amazing. Borderlands. It's a found footage movie. I think in, what's it called in America? It might be called something else, like Final Prayer. I think it's called in America, but it's called Borderlands in England. I think it is called Final Prayer. And this is like found footage movie, a guy going around with a video camera in like, I think it might, I can't remember, I haven't watched it for a couple of years, or last year I watched it. Can't remember where the place is, but it's in rural England. Might be in Yorkshire again, or somewhere like rural England. It's a small little, I might be set down south, Devon or something, a small little church. And, it's got all the paranormal stuff happening. People think it's the devil and stuff. And when you watch this, you're looking over your shoulder, I tell you. It's a great film. The score at the end's amazing. You don't think what's going to happens. Just, there's a few jump scares in there. And I love this one. Nice bit of like comedy as well. Like, not comedy, but nice bit of humour from one of the sound guys, then you've got a priest, then you've got like a guy who's done this sort of exorcisms and stuff before but been chucked out by the church, but they're getting back in, a guy there. And it's a really good film, amazing film. I love it. It's one of my favourites, to be fair, but it's scary, I think, for a found footage movie. It's really scary. And that's number 3 of the 2000s, Borderlands, or Final Prayer for you guys in America. Check this out. You might not like it, but you might think, oh, found footage, nah. But I love it. I love Borderlands. Number 2 is 2 films, Conjuring 1 and 2. These, from James Wan. These are scary, man. I don't care what anyone says. If you get your lights out and you've never seen them before, pull your lights out, sit on your own, watch these 2, and you'll be jumping. Seriously. Because number 1's a masterpiece. Number 2's just about as good, I think. Real good films. These will go down in folklore because these are really good. Well shot. Great acting. Brilliant scares. Brilliant. James Wan is a brilliant tension setter at setting tension and setting scares up. He's a master at it. He really is. He'll go down in history as one of the greats, I think. The other one, so I've showed you the other one. What is it? Insidious. I don't mind them, but I don't think they're nowhere near as good as these. Nowhere near. And yeah, the Annabelle films were alright. The first Annabelle I didn't like, but the Creations one, that had a few good jump scares. The Nun, people didn't like it. I liked it. I thought it would have been better as a TV series than Nun. Maybe so it was longer, over 4 or 5 or 10 parts, so you could get more story. But that's The Conjuring at number 2, guys. 1 and 2, amazing. My number 1, Hell House LLC, another found footage. This had me jumping out my skin for some reason. I don't know if it was just the night I was watching it, but I've only watched it once. But look at, like, these things move around when they're not meant to, and you just look and it's just, oh guys, watch this film. This is my number 1. I'm not going to say much about it. It's just a group of people opening a spooky house, and that's it really. It's amazing film. So that's my number 1. Watch this. Hell House LLC. Have a jump scare. And yeah, that's my number 1, guys. Get tagging. See what you think from the 2000s. 5 top scariest films. Let me know. Tag me in and I'll have a look. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.